and welcome to Healthy Tales with Sahiba, brought to you by Zoconut, a leading business management software for health and nutrition businesses. Healthy Tales with Sahiba is a first of its kind talk show featuring leaders from the health, nutrition and fitness industry. So come, let's welcome our guests today. Today on my show, we have a magnetic husband-wife duo with aligned ambitions and vision. While one is the face of the company, the other is the brain. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Anjali and Mr. Naveen from Starlite Nutrition. Thank you so much for coming on my show today. I'm thrilled to hear your stories.
Thank you, and it's been a pleasure.
Anjali, you are a registered dietitian with over 20 years of experience, and you were the first one to open a standalone nutrition clinic in Visakhapatnam. How did you realize that there was a need in the market to open a clinic?
When a person approaches a nutritionist in the hospital, it usually happens post, say, if you've had an issue or if you have a health problem. But there was no one helping out with preventive nutrition. So even before you have a health issue, and what if you just want to assess, am I eating right or not? Then, it was difficult to approach a nutritionist in a hospital. So our first aim was, when we started Starlight Nutrition, was to give that scenario, that environment that anyone can just walk in to just find out, am I eating right or not? Do I need guidance, or do I, am I fine with what I'm doing? So I think that was where it started.
Prevention is better than cure.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Wonderful. And Naveen, you're an entrepreneur.
Yes.
You're the brain behind Starlight Nutrition and Starlight Wellness as a company.
Yes.
What is your vision for Starlight Nutrition?
Our vision for Starlight is to be the leading wellness lifestyle brand in South India, and transforming as many lives as possible.
And what is unique about Starlight Nutrition?
There are 3 to 4 areas which are unique to Starlight Nutrition. One is the team. The team has got our team has got collective experience of 100 years. 100 years in multi-speciality and multi-lifestyle disorder disease interventions, and sports, right from diabetes to all lifestyle disorders. We've been able to successfully, treat clients.
A lot of clients with underlying medical issues.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Underlying issues. And
So your team comprises of, I think, a lot of dietitians or nutritionists
over
with
15 years.
15
plus
years.
When we recruit, we always aim to have dietitians who always have about at least 12 to 15 years of experience. So then we know whoever approaches us, we are confident of what interventions we will be doing.
Second point is Starlight has a strong foundation of scientific, holistic and balanced nutrition, and we follow the global standard for nutrition care process, the International American Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. So that's our foundation nutrition care process, and backed up by research. So we constantly innovate. And third one is about communication skills. Most important thing is when you're convincing motivating a client, is communication skills. So our consultants have like more than 10 years, but they know 10 languages. All put together. Yeah, all put together. So each one has got...
So language is not a barrier.
Language is not a barrier.
At all.
So we can treat any nationality. And the fourth point is that we also have a global experience. Some of our consultants have worked abroad, so they've got exposure to global diets like South African diet or an African or Australian. So having worked with international clients, it gives you a perspective and a global perspective. So we have both local as well as international experience. So this is something that we are proud of. That's our core.
And Anjali, you also worked in Dubai. Both of you were in Dubai. You have a center in Dubai, in Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam. So how was it different working there? Like he mentioned that, when you work there, and Dubai is a hub for so many different nationalities, people from different cultures, backgrounds, they come there. So how was it different to prepare diet plans for them?
Yes,
versus, in India?
I think I just had to do a little bit of a research to understand what were their traditional eating habits, what are the different ingredients that they use, find out what are the ones that we can include when we are trying to either lose weight or if it is diabetes. So the different changes that we need to make, just understanding their local cuisine, it really helped. And being in Dubai, I think you saw all of them in the supermarkets as well. When you went, you knew what were the foods you were dealing with. So it was.
And all that experience, I think you've brought it back now to India, and you can serve global clients from here, right? So Naveen, now you have a center in Visakhapatnam, Hyderabad and Dubai. So what next for Starlight Nutrition?
So we are currently launching our Bangalore center just this month, and we will be looking at Coimbatore and probably Cochin as well. So being in all the 5 southern states to be accessible to our client. Then 5 international locations, like apart from Dubai and probably in other continents, US, Europe, Australia, mainly focusing on NRIs who are looking for our kind of services. Then what we're looking at is to build a wellness resort. Yeah, wellness resort. Why? Because the starting point is nutrition as a core nutrition. So our clients will come to the nutrition center, but then as they change their lifestyles and all, we want to be able to tell them to upgrade their lifestyle and visit a wellness resort for an advanced level of advanced programs. These are retreats. The resort should be in a remote location, cut off from all the modern the distractions, phones,
technology detox as well.
Yes. So yeah, these are a couple of things which are very important nowadays. Digital detox, whatever you call it. So it starts with young crowd. Not that wellness is for or is treated as spiritual, not above 40 or 50s. It should also be starting at 25 to 30, around the age of 30 years.
Right, and looking at the fast-paced life that everybody's leading currently, I think everybody needs a detox.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Before it used to be you don't have to worry about all of this till you're 40 or 60. Yeah. Now even at 25, you have people coming and walking in with joint pains already. So yeah.
So being her parents and my in-laws are in Coimbatore, it makes sense to be looking at somewhere closer to the hills.
So like you're saying, you need rehauling. It's absolutely right. I think the earlier you start, the better it is. Preventive
back
measures,
to prevention is better than cure. Yes.
Because today most your body is already polluted. You have all sorts of air pollution, noise pollution, food pollution, mind pollution. Yeah. So when you're polluted in the modern environment, you need to go to a natural environment to detox all the pollution. You need to remove all the pollution. It's very important if you start early, at the age of 25, around that age when you get very driven by commercial materialistic world. You need to go back and reset yourself every now and then. So resetting your body is very important. Rebooting, we would say.
Rewiring yourself.
Yeah. So cleansing those pollutants in your body is very important.
So Anjali, I think Starlight Nutrition focuses on holistic wellness. It's not only nutrition centric, right? Could you tell us or expand on it a little?
So initially when we began, it was only about nutrition and fitness. But I think as we went along, we understood that all of this is more like a mind game. See, you and I or anybody can browse on the internet and find out what foods are good, what foods are bad, and we can try and start following something. But keeping it consistently going and actually changing your lifestyle to see results that are long term, that's not easy. you always need that push from somebody. You need a guiding force. See, even in school, unless your teacher checked whether you did your homework or not, nobody would even think of doing the homework. It's only because, okay, tomorrow she's going to check, so I need to do it.
So Anjali, at Starlight Nutrition, you don't only focus on nutrition and fitness, right? It's all about holistic wellness. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, sure. So initially when we started, it was just nutrition and fitness. But I think as we went along, we understood that it's more of a mind game. So people do know what to eat. They do know that they need to change certain things, but they don't know how to do it, and they don't know how to do it for a long term. So that's where we come in. And so one of my colleagues, she's done a holistic nutrition course, and that involves teaching people, mindful eating, how to relate your emotions to your food. So when you put them through that program, it helps them understand why they crave for certain foods. What do they need to change to make sure that they don't crave again? Sleep, how important it is. So all these aspects we've started taking care of now. So it's not just about your food and whether you're working out or not, but all the different aspects of your lifestyle, which are habits every day. So if those habits can be changed to make your lifestyle completely, healthy, then
it's very interesting that you mentioned this, because I think we have a habit of feeding our emotions.
Yes.
So there's a lot of emotional eating, which all of us do. We find comfort in food during our happy and sad moments, or any kind of emotional moments.
And most of the time, you're pushing your emotion away.
And just, finding comfort in food and eating the wrong foods, which will have a short-term effect of generating the good hormones, but then again you go down that slump.
Absolutely.
But again, understanding or creating that awareness, which you do at Starlight Nutrition, making them aware that why this is happening, why I'm craving these foods, and then addressing that.
Deal with your emotions is what we teach them. If you keep suppressing them, it's just going to keep coming up this way. So either today it will be, searching for comfort food. Tomorrow it will be something else. So all in all, we just teach them to deal with their emotions.
Any tip here for everybody who's tuned in? How does one deal with?
So most of the time, we ask them to do one thing, that's before you go to sleep in the night, always have a journal. We all used to write when we were younger. We've stopped it now, and now it's all, on your phones. But here you use a journal and you just note down 2 or 3 things that happened really good for you today and what you're really grateful and thankful for. So slowly your mindset starts changing from, instead of looking out for things that are not working out or not happening, you're looking out for things that are actually going right for you. So that itself starts changing the mindset slowly. And the time before you go to bed is the time when you are, you are actually with yourself, right? When everything's finished for the day. Yes.
And I think you go into sleep and then on a positive note.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, one thing I think is important is many people don't know what are 5 basic emotions. We have 4 negative emotions and 1 positive emotion. So like if you say 5, you spend most of your time dwelling with negative emotions: fear, anger, disgust, and worry. These are the things that constantly take up your emotional time, emotional energy. So how to balance 80% with that one joyful emotion is a difficult task. So you got to be self-aware. So first is addressing that emotion is very important. So I teach my kids, like, are you mad, sad, or bad? Just 3 things. So if this is sad, why? Ask them a question, why? So can we change it to happy? So this starts from childhood, these sad, mad, and bad. So I'm angry because of something. So why it happened? So can we change it to a happy emotion? Simple. That's it.
To identify and then address it.
Absolutely. Yes. Why it happened? How can we deal with that emotion? Starts early, because I think most of us are spending our absolute most energy on emotional itself, not mental or physical or any other spiritual. It's emotional drama, what we call it. Yeah, we're going through an emotional drama, watching too many serials.
So talking about emotions, one happy emotional moment that you recently went through was when you were given this very prestigious award. Could you tell us more about that, Anjali?
Yes, so we were awarded the Sadhana R&D Award for the best nutrition enterprise in India. Thank you. So they, the people who host this award, they usually go through your background to see how much you have contributed to this, industry in terms of the number of transformations we've done, lifestyle transformations we've done, or what are the results that we've been showing. So the organizers usually they track your background to see, how much you've contributed to this industry, what are the research that you've been doing, how many lives you've transformed, all of that. So it's quite genuine, they go through all of this and only then they decide who needs to be given the award. So it was given by the director of the National Institute of Nutrition. So it was definitely a very proud moment for all of us at Starlight.
So welcome to our Sip Happens section. This is a fun segment and it's a rapid fire round. I will ask one question. Whoever answers first is safe. The other one has to take a shot, right? We have these health shots, energy shots sponsored by Ojo Lifestyle. So, we have kaffir lime and aloe fresh and some orange juice today. So there's a beautiful hamper by Krishi Cress of products made using naturally grown organic produce. So it's anyway going home, but depends who's going to take it. So are you ready? All set?
Yes.
Okay, first question. What is your favorite food?
Chaat.
Please take a shot. Chaat, you've been wanting to have it in Delhi.
Absolutely.
Next question. What would your spy name be?
What if?
Spy?
Spy name.
You should keep the tray next to you, I think.
Absolutely.
Next question. Name the last book you read.
Autobiography of a Yogi.
Wonderful. When are you most productive?
Morning.
Finally, you get to take a shot. Would you rather travel to the past or to the future?
Future.
Future.
She's quicker to move to the future. Do you correct other people's grammar?
Yes.
So you'll have to take a shot. So next section, I'm going to give you a word. So you tell me whatever comes to your mind when you listen to that word, right? And it has to be very fast and rapid. Mickey.
Mouse.
Both of you said it together. Idli.
Dosa.
Meditation.
Mind.
Oh.
Dubai.
Fun.
Water.
Drink.
Baby.
Cry.
The last one. Shah Rukh Khan.
Film.
So clearly you have emptied most of your tray and she was rapid in answering the questions. So yes, and maybe I'm being biased to the nutritionist here. So congratulations, Anjali. You won this hamper.
Lovely. It looks really nice and I'm looking forward to trying all of them. Thank you.
So don't be disheartened, Naveen. We're not going to let you go without a gift. We have these beautiful gift hampers by Native Organica, gift partner. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Anjali, we have one more for you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
We have these very sweet mementos by our title sponsor and your app developer, Zoconut. I'm going to read this out to you. We applaud your spirit of entrepreneurship and wish you all the best for future endeavors. Looking forward to the wellness retreat. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
And all the very best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
A very refreshing conversation, but that's all that we have for you today. Join us again next week, same time, same place, with a fresh set of guests. Till then, take care and be fit. Please take a shot. Chaat, you've been wanting to have it in Delhi.
Absolutely.
Next question. What would your spy name be?
What if?
Spy?
Spy name.
You should keep the tray next to you, I think.
Absolutely. He's going to be on a detox today.
Today detox. Oh, cut. 1 मिनट मैं वो बोल दूँ वी हैव दीज जूस शॉट्स, उसको एडिट करके डाल देना, वो बोला ही नहीं.